So the first show I want to discuss is The Defenders. This was on Netflix, this show, and it is the show that is sort of like the mini version of The Avengers. You know, we had these shows, we had Iron Fist, we had Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Daredevil. And they had these shows for a few years, building up these characters, and The Defenders was talked about for a while as this big coming together of all these characters to save New York against an evil threat. And I really enjoyed this show. I enjoyed all the Marvel shows. I thought they were all great. I thought The Defenders was a great show as well. I enjoyed it personally. And so let's talk about the physical media side of things on this, though. Some of the single solo shows have been released on DVD, Blu-ray, and some of them have had releases. More of the later seasons, so all these shows have now been cancelled, basically, by Netflix, and it looks as though at some point in the future they'll probably go to the MCU. But all these characters, you know, they've had like 2 to 3 seasons each, and I know the first 2 seasons of Daredevil have been released on physical media, the third one hasn't, and it's been sort of like a running thing with all of them, where they've had like one released on physical media, and then like the last season has not been released, which is very disappointing. But with The Defenders, we've never had a physical media release. It is still available on Netflix. All these shows are on Netflix still. But we're not getting a physical media release of The Defenders. Now, is this due to the popularity maybe of this? Maybe it wasn't a beloved show. And I think at the time it was kind of one of those shows where some people liked it, some people didn't like it. But I feel like any Marvel show, I know this is not exactly part of the MCU. It's Netflix's Marvel sort of universe. I just feel like any Marvel show, though, should have a physical media release for fans, because a lot of fans like myself, we have like a shelf on our DVD cabinet, our movie cabinet, of all the Marvel content. And I'm no different. And I like to have all like the MCU, all the spin-off sort of side Marvel series and stuff on my shelf. And it's disappointing that I can't have the whole collection. I can't watch all of this on physical media. And I feel like at some point it should be released, because it is a big show. The big characters, it was a big thing at the time, the hype over this. I hope they do it at some point, and it is one that I thought would be a really good one to start this topic today, this particular one. The Defenders should get a physical media release. I hope it happens in the future, and I hope they do. I hope it's just sort of like a slowed down pace of them releasing the physical media, but hopefully they will release all those shows, and we'll hopefully get physical media releases in the future. Please, please, please give us the physical media, ladies and gents. We want it.